Okay, this video is a review of the technology that we'll be using in class this year. I wanted to start by showing you the website, talk a little bit about what kind of resources you could find here to help you throughout the year. The first thing I wanted to show you is that in the very front page as you get to my website, there are some important links to my YouTube channel, to our online textbook, to the online test taking software that I'm going to show you, and Edmodo, one of the resources we'll be using to communicate with each other. And then over here on the left hand side, for the links, you'll see that I have the syllabus here. You've already gotten a copy of that, but the syllabus will be something that you can refer to online, so you can check this from your phones or computer at home if you lose the handout you got. The weekly agenda for physics and robotics here. The weekly agenda, when you click on it, again, it allows you to download relevant or important links, so reading assignments that go with what we're covering. Any handouts will be in PDF format, so you can view them from your phone, from your computer, from anywhere like that. Again, here is a link to the lesson on YouTube. These will be for the videos. You'll see that the first video we had for homework here is this technology in class video that you're watching right now. It's a quick explanation of all the stuff that we're going to be using again. Okay, so that's some of the important stuff here on the website. There's also a physics resource tab that shows you, or will show you some links to some tax help study guides, some STAR study guides, so that might be helpful when we start getting to that stuff towards the end of the year. Okay, so let's go ahead and go back to the home page. One of the first things I explained was that there's a link here on the front page to the YouTube channel. So we're going to go ahead and, if you were to click on that, it would take you to this YouTube channel for me. And all the videos that I create will be posted here. So you can access these again from your smartphone, from anywhere. I can't stress this enough. It's really important that you take advantage of these videos. That way when you come to class, you're prepared, and you don't have to waste class time reviewing this stuff. If you've already watched it at home, you'll be prepared for that day's lesson, and we can get started right away. Okay, so again, all the videos are here on YouTube. They'll all be posted. If I have any playlists here, those will also be posted. That might help you, get an idea of what kind of material we're covering in class. Okay, so the other thing that's on here is an online textbook through Cinch Science. You haven't received a password for this, but you will be receiving one very soon. So let's go ahead and take a look. If you were to click on that, it would take you to this little login screen, and essentially what you end up getting out of this is some reading assignments. There are also some questions, some online quizzes, things like that, but you can see it's just like any other textbook. It's got figures, pictures, that sort of thing. And with this online textbook, really great thing about it is you can access it, like I said, from anywhere. So your iPhone, your smartphones can all access it through computers as well. So you don't have to carry your textbook around. Okay, the other thing we have on here is this Aware online testing. As often as possible, we'll be taking our tests online because we have access to laptops in class. The Aware online testing, when you click on this, again, it's on my front page, it'll take you to this little login screen. Now, your student ID you all know, but your password, I'll be changing and giving you a new one. Now, this isn't what you log in with your computer with. This is a special password that you probably have no idea what it is. So I'm going to be giving you that new password, and you'll be able to take your online test with that. And then the last thing, I don't have a link up here for it, but I am going to start using this year. It's a web tool called Evernote, and some of you may be familiar with this. A lot of people who have iPads tend to use it, or iPhones. It allows you to create notes pretty much anywhere. So if you're on the go or you go to a meeting, you can just pull out your iPhone or your iPad, and you can take notes. And basically, the notes they basically share. They get stored in the cloud, and you can share them through your computer and other things. So really great tool. I can take notes somewhere with my iPad, and then when I get home, I can upload them through my computer or turn on my computer and have them already there. And just really a great way to take notes, get away from the pen and paper stuff. It's really easy to take these, or to sign up for an account. It is free. You come up here to the top right to create account, and it'll just ask you for your email address, what you want your username and password to be. You'll enter the secure numbers right here and you'll register. We'll be doing this in class on Tuesday to make sure that everyone has an Evernote account. I want as many of you to be able to take advantage of this as possible. Again, we will have laptops available in class, so it's something that I really want to stress using this year. I don't think it's necessary that we're always using pen and paper to take notes. I think it'd be great if we could take them here. You never lose your notes and it'll keep track of them for you. Okay, the last thing I wanted to cover is Edmodo. Now, Edmodo it looks a lot like Facebook. Basically, it's going to allow you to, share things with the class. I'm going to go ahead and sign in here so you can see what the interface looks like. Okay, so when you log in, you'll notice I have the different class periods here. So let's say that you're in my first period physics class. There aren't any members here, but once you all log in, I'll be giving you a special group code so you can log in here as a member and contribute. But you'll notice here I can actually post a note to the class. I can post an assignment. I can post a quiz or a poll. There's a lot of really cool features. It has a calendar that basically shows you what we're going to be covering that week. You can click on your class period, whatever group you're in, and you can see what we're going to be covering each week there. It also has a function for grades, so if I do assign an assignment here, I can actually go back and give you a grade, and you can check that through the Edmodo thing. There's an app for this, so you can have it on your phone. If you happen to have a question at home while you're watching a video, or if you have any questions about homework assignment or project, it'd be as simple as typing a note in here, and then when it says send to, you would just put my name and send. And when you post that, it'll actually, the Edmodo interface will actually send me a text message telling me that you had a question, and it'll tell me what your note was right there. Okay, so it's a way for you to get in contact with me, and me to answer any questions you may have. With a third party there that kind of acts as an interface. The one thing I do want to note is that we will have an administrator, Mr. Barrera, as one of the members, so it's really important that if you do post something to our page here after you've created an account and joined with the group code, that it's obviously appropriate, something that you wouldn't want. It has to be something that obviously is appropriate for school, because like I said, administrator will be watching what's posted onto the page and that sort of thing. So there's a lot of stuff that we'll be covering. In class, we will be signing you up for this Edmodo. Again, really simple. You just go to I'm a student, and from there, you'll put in some information with the group code, and it'll sign you into our class, and you'll have privileges to post and that sort of thing. And we will also be signing you up for this Evernote account. So there's two things that we'll be signing you up for here on Tuesday. A lot of technology is going to be used in class. If you feel like it's overwhelming in any way, please let me know, and we'll do our best to make the transition and using it as easy as possible.